Good evening. The frequency is not in use. I can kind of tell since it's been silent for a while. This is K4PW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Let's see, where was I? Should be starting. That's where I should be. Is there any emergency traffic? Nope, didn't think so. If there was, you'd already be here. If there is, call 911. If you can't do that, just tell us and we'll do it for you, or we'll help you in any way that we can. You may break in at any time. Just say, I got an emergency. That's all you got to do. You don't have to say anything special. No code words. Net may be broken at any time. For information on this net, you go to YouTube and see our video on the. Hold on one second. Keep forgetting to mute the site, but for me, I don't want to hear it twice. Sure, you don't either. You can go to YouTube, see the display on my radio, and you can also see me if that's what you want to do. Let me see if I can change it a little bit. All right, very good. I was cutting myself off there, I think. Anyway, you can go to YouTube, see the display on my radio. You can see your signal strength, and you can hear other ham stations you may not be able to hear with your own antenna and radio, just due to the proximity where they are to you or other problems. And you can also go to 146.415.net for information on Simplex. You can go to groups.io, put in MJSS, and you can sign up for our email system, which is also a reminder system. We don't do a whole lot of emailing to each other, but we do reminders for our nets as well as other people's nets here in the immediate vicinity. We also, it's a good place to sell equipment. It's a good place to ask questions about supporting your gear or whatever, the software you have. Or you can send me an email and if I can't answer it, I'll send it off to the correct person. This is, and you can mail that to k4pew@arrl.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Wednesday and Saturday night. And of course, tonight we're starting on 146.415 FM Simplex, and we'll be moving on to 446.415 FM Simplex, and then we move into 28.415 upper sideband, and then to 223.415 FM Simplex. As far as announcements, the only thing I got is Sunday nights, of course, our normal net schedule, but Sunday nights, don't forget the 10-meter net at 7:30 p.m. It starts on 28.415, just like tonight. They also, Michael KM4YRF takes it to 29.415 for FM. No, that's wrong. Yeah, no, I forgot what it is. 29. Whatever it is. Can't think of it. It's terrible. Anyway, he takes it to FM, and then he takes it over to 29.250 on for C4 FM. I don't need any corrections. By the way, I have the date wrong on the YouTube video. I was looking at the wrong calendar. Today is not the 6th of December. I'll change that when I finish. Is there any, let's see, other announcements besides we're doing a net tonight?
SantaNet.
Oh, yeah. Don't let me forget. Thanks, Tony. The SantaNet, 7:30. Is that what you said?
7 o'clock.
Oh, good. See, it's good to repeat it. 7 o'clock. That's Christmas Eve. Christmas is 25th for most people in this hemisphere. For people in Eastern Orthodox, it's not the 25th. At any rate, at 7, make sure to be there at 7 for children of all ages. Tony has put together a nice presentation for the Christmas holiday, and it's really for kids, but adults can enjoy it too. And he's got some new characters. If you've heard the thing before, there's some new things in there. And again, you'll be able to hear that either on 446.415 or here on 146.415, or you can see it on or you can do all three. You can see it on the, well, you'll be able to hear it and see some Christmas displays on the YouTube video. It won't be a live view with Tony. That would just screw it up. Yeah. Anyway, now Tony's going to be doing a good job, as always. This is 21st year, 20th.
24th.
Oh, man, time flies. Anyway, 24th year. And since we're doing it on the 24th, it's a perfect match. All right, any other announcements? All right, you got nothing. We will be starting on, hold on. I'm going to get this right. All right. I just want to keep making adjustments here because my station engineer took the night off. That would be me. Well, very good. This is net number 1061. This is our 11th year. We'll be starting from the west. And of course, I already mentioned we're doing those nets on those here and then 446, 415, and then on to 28.415. We'll be making those announcements as we move on. Is there any first time? We'll start out though. First time check-ins, mobile or short on time?
Bravo 5, Echo, Charlie Victor Ball.
Hello, Larry. You're at good timing again.
Yeah. You know, it's always a great feeling when you report when you're getting home. That's always the highlight.
Yeah, I didn't catch all that, but let me put my headphones on. I forgot to do that. Yeah, the copy was just a little rough there, but I am able to hear you pretty good.
No, I was just saying, it's always a great feeling when you're getting off work and you're heading home. Like you just can't get there quick enough.
Yeah, as long as you can do it safely.
Well, I don't know about that part. Going home is always good.
Yeah, I'm with you. But everything going good for you?
Above ground.
All right. Above ground and taking in solid food. Very good. That's Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie Victor. And he is in Lisle normally, but he's mobile on the way home. Bear with me. Yeah, anyway, let me move on. I was just making a note there. Who else is a mobile first time check-in or short on time? Okay, I got to hold on that KQ4 Victor Kilo Charlie. I believe that's what that was. But hold on one second. I got Roy in there, special customer tonight. How you doing, Roy?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, really. It's a nice day. It wasn't too cold like it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like 23 degrees. Never got above, I don't think 26 all day here.
Oh, that was amazing today. It got really warm here. Just over here in Madison. I couldn't believe how warm it got today. Down for a while either, but no, I'm just a little short here. I'm actually out and about, but I want to give my howdy doody. It's good to hear you. I'm sorry I'm kept up better, but right now I'm back practicing dancing with lessons. I go to Christmas and Dixie next week. Again, hope to do a first overall champion, and then I leave for the world on the 26th of December for Orlando, and that's to work really, hopefully take a world title.
Oh, wow. Is that in the Orange Convention Center? Is that where they do that?
Oh, I'm not sure where they're going to do it this time. It may be. I have to look. I've got another one. Someone asked me where the hotel was in Christmas Six. I don't know. I book them 3 or 4 months in advance, and then when I get there, I get there.
Oh, no, I get you. No problem. I just curious. No, it's a nice area down there for doing those kind of things. It just gets expensive.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I get to book it in advance, so I can like get that money in order. Because yeah, between that and the dance in itself, but all the treatments are done. Um, I go in to see. I should be at ground zero on the 17th of December, and that's after Christmas and Dixie. I'll go in and check that out. And I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm still a little weak and tired, but I'm pushing forward and I'm starting to get a little strength back. So my hope is that I'll keep this strength back and I'll be ready for next week.
Yeah, very good. I'm glad to hear it's getting better, and hope it gets better every day.
I appreciate that, Paul, and all's good. Just want to give a shout out to everyone out there. It's really good hearing you, Paul. And I do have, I will try to give you an email tomorrow. I've got a man that wants to start with ham radio. He's former Marine, and he is a good one. He works over at the VA hospital. There's just times with this, where I'm at right now, I can't get him excited about it because I'm trying to dance and concentrate. So I'd like to see if I can find someone that might be able to, just talk to him and get him, keep him moving in the right direction. He'll listen. He definitely will listen. So we need to at least get him his Simplextons and go from there. Anyway, I'll get you an email out, Paul.
All right, sounds good. I'm glad you're doing well, Roy. That's Roy. He's in Madison, Kilo Oscar for Romeo. I'm sorry, Kilo Oscar for Oscar Kilo Echo. He is a semi-professional dancer, and he competes in local, regional, and national and international competitions, world competitions. That's where he's going to Orlando later this year. So it's kind of neat. I'll be able to see him on TV. I'll pass the word if you'll give it to me where it shows up. Anyway, I heard Kilo Quebec for Victor Kilo Juliet. What's the first name there?
Victor Kilo Juliet. His name is Mike.
Hey, Mike. I don't recall the call, but have you checked in before?
This is the first time check in, but I did go to one of your breakfasts a month and a half ago or so.
Oh yeah, very good, very good. Yeah, I did that. um, yeah, I'm in the stage now in my life. If I don't hear something repetitively, it goes away.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I figured I'd check in tonight. I finally got some dinner in me, and I had one of the cars in the shop and got home, and I actually drove the wife all the way to Cool Springs to pick up the car and came back, and she said the same symptom was going on after they repaired it. So feeling great about that. Probably gonna take the car right down there.
Oh yeah, that's always a pain. I've had that happen to me as well. And then when I took it back, they say, "Well, I don't think we can fix it," so I had to take it somewhere else.
Well, thankfully it's still under warranty, so I'll just have to get tough with them, I guess.
Yeah, I've been there and done that. In fact, a couple of times now, but I hate to think about those things. Anyway, good to have you in there, Mike. And I forget where you're located.
I'm over here in Donaldson,
Okay, so you're not so far. What part of Donaldson? Crossroads or?
really close to Lebanon and Rome.
Okay, very good. Yeah, one of the other, you're going to be here a while. Jack will be in here in a little bit. In fact, he's up next with, we're starting with Wes. So he lives in your vicinity.
Okay, right on. Well, thank you very much for holding it up.
Very good. That's Mike, Kilo Quebec 4, Victor, Kilo Juliet. And this is his first time checking in tonight. We did come to the breakfast 5 weeks or so. So yeah, I'd forgotten that call completely. Not that I would remember it. Anyway, who else is West? Doing any first time check-ins, mobile or short on time?
Kilo 4 Whiskey Yankee Charlie.
Kilo 4 Whiskey Yankee Charlie. Sounds familiar. Didn't you just check in last week?
Yep, checked in for the first time on Sunday.
Yeah, I thought so. And I think you signed up on the email too.
I did. I appreciate you saying that. Got signed up. Got the Simplex Net added to my calendar.
Oh yeah, no, it's well, I find it. I've over the years I've always tried to manage things so the calendar reminds me of things because there's no way I could remember, especially when I was working. I couldn't remember everything I had to do given in any given week or month.
Yeah, QSL. One thing I do find interesting. So Sunday I checked in on my Yaesu 8800.
Okay.
Oh, I got something going silly in the shack. And so watching the live stream, I find it interesting. I was coming in about, I believe, an S5. Now I'm on an Icom 706 Mark II G, old dinosaur radio, but I love it.
Oh no, those are great radios.
Mag mount. And, I mean, we're talking a little tiny NMO mag mount stuck on the top of my desk hutch. And I can see it's coming in a little over S9. So found it very, very interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting because sometimes it changes and it's disappointing because conditions will change on 2 meters. Nobody really realizes that. Sometimes, if you've been on nothing but repeaters, not you, but people, they don't realize that conditions can alter local communications quite a bit. Anyway, that was nice to have you in there, Dakota. Yeah, your radio is doing great, and that radio is fantastic. I used it. Man, last time I used one of those was, oh gosh, probably 9 years ago, maybe. But they're nice radio. No, no longer than that. 2008, probably.
Yeah, Roger that. Was given to me by my father, who's a fellow antique realist. And so now I've switched radios. I'm on the Yaesu 8800, and I'm waiting for the video to catch up and see what my sister thinks today.
Yeah, no, I could notice you changed. I thought the conditions changed, but they did can change. Your conditions changed. Now you sound great. Even on this, it's a little worse on audio, but it's not sure why, but you'll be able to see it there if you didn't already.
Yeah, I see it. I'll switch back to the icon, but yeah, very cool to see. The Yaesu has a better antenna on it, a little Diamond 770. The icon's just got a little quarter wave tram, but no real height to it, no nothing. But
yeah, but you're doing great from Laverne.
Roger. Well, I don't want to hang up the net too much, but appreciate you running the net, and we'll say 7-3.
Very good. Good to have you in there, Dakota. That's Kilo for Whiskey Yankee Charlie. He's in Laverne first. Yeah, I think first time. No, you checked in Sunday. I'm sorry. Second time check in, but we don't keep track of that. Now you're just an old hand. Very good. Dakota, Kilo for Whiskey Yankee Charlie. And who else is west?
Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta.
Hello, Doug. Anything good going on?
Hey, it was warmer today. That was really good.
Well, yeah, it got up there where it was, my mother would have called that balmy.
I wouldn't call it balmy, but it was tolerable, as we like to say here in the South.
No, when you grow up in a winter climate, that was balmy.
Yeah, I'm sure you've probably seen the movie Fargo, and one of my favorite scenes in that movie is when they're standing outside the deputy and somebody else, and it's winter, it's snow as far as you can see, and the wind's blowing, and they look at each other and say, "It's a nice day today."
Yeah, that's right. Well, I've spent several weeks in that, not in Fargo, but up in west of Minneapolis, where it's flat and it's cold and I went there. I went there from Florida. I got on a plane. It was this early December, just like about this date right now, and it was 75 or something in Tampa at the time. Got to Minneapolis. It was -5. I'd never been there before. I got off the plane and I see out at the cab stand or the bus, whatever I was catching, they had infrared heaters to keep people alive.
Exactly, not to keep them warm, just to keep them from dying. Yeah, I've been to Minnesota, western Minnesota, Iowa, but I'm smart enough not to go in the wintertime.
Oh man, I couldn't help it. It was a training class up there with the company I worked for. Anyway, no, it's a nice area. It's a beautiful area. Beautiful. It's just that their winters are rough.
Yeah, they are. I like it. In fact, I plan to go back this summer. I hope to go up there and actually do some parks on the air. I love to go up to Wisconsin. I'm sorry, yeah, Wisconsin, Wausau area, Rib Mountain. It's really a cool park.
Oh, I've never been up to Wisconsin. Well, no, I don't think I've ever been in Wisconsin. May have been, but I don't remember now. Well, anyway, anything good for the net?
Oh, nothing exciting going on here. Just out here in the shack playing around a little bit. Thought, well, it's time to get in on the net tonight.
Oh, very good. Very good. Then I'll just close it out for that moment. It's Doug, Kilo Oscar 4, Mike Kilo Delta, and he's in Greenbrier. Didn't have to ask this time, did I?
No, you got it right. By the way, I haven't been able to hear anybody tonight except for you.
Well, things will pick up, I'm sure. That's interesting. You can't hear anybody. I would expect you to be able to hear Roy or, Larry was mobile, so that was a gimme. Mike had or Dakota had to you, it would be a substandard antenna because he just had a mag mount, so I can see why that might not work. But let's see how you do later. If you hear more than me, I'm pretty sure you will actually. Anyway, who else is west?
Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey India Foxtrot, John and Hermitage.
Hello, John. How are you doing?
Just fine tonight. Just a quick check in here. Had one your head count there.
Yeah, very good. Did I get that right? Is it Kilo Quebec? I scribbled my writing there. I'm sorry.
That is correct. Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey India Foxtrot.
And you're in Hermitage. Did I get that right?
That is correct.
Wow, my memory isn't completely gone yet. No, I didn't. I was quite half listening because I was worried about your call. Everything going good for you?
Above ground, and that's all that counts right now.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, you're at the older I get, I don't know about you, the older I get, the more I was just thinking about it again today, the more I appreciate uh, things could change any day and you'd never know
That's right. If I recall, you're 7'5", I'm 6'5", so I'm just a shad behind you there.
it. Yeah, well, my only advice is, well, I have several advices, but it was called, two of the best things I ever did for myself was quit smoking, uh, cut back 99% on any alcohol, and what else did I do? Oh, I exercise almost every day. I exercise 30 minutes to an hour. So got to keep active. Oh, and losing weight. That's as you get older, man. I realized I couldn't be carrying around 290 pounds.
Yeah, I went through that same thing here last year and dropped 45 pounds, and feel much better.
Oh yeah, no, it does. It's you actually feel lighter on your feet, don't you? Congratulations, by the way. Well, John, anything else for the net?
No, nothing. I'm clear here. I'll see you next week.
All right, very good. Remember, we're here Saturday nights too. It's at 8 p.m. We actually start at 7, but that's with the 3 digital nets. I think you probably knew about that. Anyway, that was John in Hermitage, Kilo, Quebec 4, Whiskey, India, Foxtrot, and again in Hermitage. Who else is west?
Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor.
What a big signal, Jack. You're going to blow everybody out who's in the west.
I couldn't hear the last two. I heard John, but I guess it was the one before I couldn't hear.
Yeah, Doug is up in Greenbrier.
That's what it was. Well, anyway, thanks for doing the net, Paul.
Oh, yeah, well, I've done it a few times.
All right, I'll let the next one check in. KG4 ILV. I'm clear.
Yeah, it was the guy who invented the electric light bulb, not Edison, the guy in his lab who found the right filament to put in that light bulb. He was supposedly quoted as saying that I knew how difficult this would be because it took him like a year just to find one filament that worked. He said, I would have never started.
Yeah, I know that you try to use different things.
Yeah, and apparently they used like a piece of cotton with carbon built into it or something. I forget what they said.
Yeah, it was like a hair coated with carbon or something idiotic.
Yeah, he was the first one with carbon fiber. All right, Jack. That was Jack. He's in Donaldson. Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victory with a big signal as always. Who else is west?
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo.
Hello, Greg. Is your sector doing well?
Doing well. It's going to get cold.
I didn't know. I thought it was going to stay about the same tomorrow. Am I wrong?
16 degrees tomorrow night.
Well, that's not warm at all. 16 is, well, if you go out there without proper attire, you can freeze to death.
Well, I like it scorching hot, so I'm blaming you, wimps.
Well, I can take the weather. The cold weather, well, I can take it all. I've been in terribly hot weather over in the Middle East, and I've been in terribly cold weather when I used to live up in, along the Canadian border. But it's just 16 degrees. It's cold no matter where you live.
No doubt. And I think it's going to have some wind along with it.
The worst I ever suffered was 17 degrees below zero, and that was we were camping in the Boy Scouts in the winter, and it was a foot of snow or so on the ground, and we had floorless tents, and I froze my butt off.
The scoutmaster didn't curl up with a couple scouts, did he?
No, he had an assistant scoutmaster doing that.
Okay, yeah, KD4CV.
Very good. That was Greg. He's in Antioch, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is west? West or south?
K4, QQ.
Mr. Santa Man. Everything's still going well?
Yep.
Yeah, it's no, I like this time of year. Always have. It's number one, I like it when it's cool. And number two, everybody puts up light displays. Did you put your lights up this year?
Don't have to anymore. I put up permanent lights.
Oh, that's right. You've got permanent. That's fantastic. And did you make up a new software for the light display?
I got a new pattern going, yeah.
Cool. You have to give me a video.
Yeah, I'll get around to it.
All right. Well, you know what a round two it looks like.
Yeah.
Very good. Anything good?
Nope. Good. Got people waiting. KF4, KQ.
Very good. That's Tony in Smyrna, KF4, KFQ. Who else? And of course, another big signal. Who else is west or south? Got you in there, Larry. A little scratchy, but I got a good copy. Everything going well? Yep, very good. Larry's cutting out there. It's Larry in the Rockvale. Kilo Echo 4, Sierra Yankee Victor. Who else is south? Oh, wow. See, the signals are really bad from the south. You're usually much better than this signal there, David. I got you in there. You copying me, David?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir, I got you. I had it on low power. That was 5 watts. I boosted the power, so you got a better signal on me now. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing, well, as good as I could possibly imagine. I figured by the time I hit mid 70s, I'd be like some of my old relatives when I was a kid, all hunched over and decrepit.
Oh, I'm not even close to my 70s, and I'm already that way. What you think?
Well, all I can say is you got to keep active. No matter how you feel, you got to keep active. To slow down is to help the deterioration.
Yes, sir, absolutely. I stay active as I can. So, anyway, I won't keep you, Mr. Paul. I appreciate what you do as always, and 7th grade everybody on the net, and appreciate you, 7th grade. Okay, I'm going in the end.
Yeah, your low power is much worse than your high. What were you on full power, like 50 watts now?
Actually, yeah, I think it's 50 watts. Let's say it's at TMV 74A.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one. I have a TMV, but it's not the 74 TMV. I forgot the number on it. I don't have it in front of me. Anyway, no, it's doing fine on the higher power. That was David, Kilo India 4 November, Delta November, and he's in Reedyville, southeast of me, quite a ways, about 35 miles. So who else is south or east? Well, south. Let's stay south for the moment. Okay, let's go east.
KM4YRF.
Hello, big, strong, nice signal. Of course, it's hard to have a bad signal from 2 miles.
Well, yes, I guess that's true.
Have any luck with the antenna yet? Do you get Tom going?
No, haven't. We've been too busy. I had a washer laid down on me, and we've been working on that since I got home from work, and hadn't had a chance to do anything else. So it'll be buying a new washer tomorrow at work.
You know, it's good because my XYL is off tomorrow.
Oh man, I wonder if she'd be willing to do a little labor job.
She can bring over her, you know, those scrub. What the heck do they call those? Those scrub, you know, the things with the wood and the metal scrubs.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Wear out your clothes in a hurry.
Well, we just we thought that this washer is old enough that it's not worth spending $170 for a new board, and I don't know how much a lid switch is, but so it's time for a new one.
Oh, you could jump out the lid switch.
Oh yeah.
Well, the whole board went bad on you?
Yeah, this machine has diagnostics on it, and it goes through everything, but nothing will happen.
So that was probably your problem with the antenna. That's what it was.
Nothing happened. That's right.
No, I just figured that board was giving it problems and it was messing up the whole electrical system.
Well, who knows? It could have been.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, let's hope that you get fixed. Like I said, if I'm not going up on the roof, if I could help, I'd jump up there, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, we got to take it down. I've already I already know exactly what to do, but I got to get it down on the ground before I can do it.
No, I got you. Yeah, antennas up in the air are always a pain. I don't know where we do it because if we all had them on the ground, we wouldn't be talking to each other.
Well, my thought process was that once I got it up on the tower, I could work on it from the roof. But I didn't think it through because Thomas won't let me get on the roof, and so that presents a problem.
That wasn't you on the roof in that first video?
No, that was Danny Geldridge that works with us at Brookmead.
Because you sent a video and then you sent a picture, though. It was a separate picture.
Yeah, but it was still the same guy.
Okay. He had a similar stature, I think, but my memory may be bad on that.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? He's short and stocky?
Well, I think he's stockier than you, as I remember.
Yeah, he probably eats more ice cream than I do.
Man, and you can believe it, and my process hate to break away from this silly ham radio net, but my process, I have cut out cheese from my salads. I've cut out sugar from my cereal. I've cut out ice cream for evenings. Um, and I'm going to start making my own dresses.
You cut out ice cream altogether?
Yep. Well, every once in a great while when we're at McDonald's, I'll get one of those ice cream sundaes, the little cones.
Man, I tell you, I feel sorry for you. I really, really do.
Yeah, but I'm going to live longer than you.
Yeah, I don't know. I talked to Richard yesterday, and he's still improving. He's still not home yet, but he said he would let us know once he's going home.
Yeah, I really ought to get down to see him or something. I don't know if he's lonely down there or what.
I don't know, but I'm thinking that maybe if he's still there this weekend, to go and at least stay for a few minutes to visit.
Man, this got to be 6 weeks.
I know it, but he was really, really sick.
Oh no, I remember. Holy crap! I got a hornet in here. I think something. Nah, it's a stink bug. Who cares about them stinking things? All right, very good. Anything else, Mike?
I got nothing else, Paul. Thank you for doing what you do. Back to that.
Yeah, if I could only figure out what I do. Yeah, keep me posted. Us posted about Richard, if you don't mind. I need to keep in touch with him. Well, very good. That was Mike, KM4YRF. He's here in Mount Juliet on the east side of Providence shopping mall there, a mile or so. Who else is east? Anybody else east? Wow. Where's Stan? Where's Kevin? Got nothing. All right, we're going to the north.
WV0 and oil.
Yeah, I think you stepped on somebody, but how you doing, Mark?
I'm doing well. Fighting with another heating system failure.
Heating system, you said? You didn't say eating system, did you?
Yeah, my defroster board has died. So my outdoor unit froze up like a big ice cube.
Oh, you got one of them heat pumps will do that for you.
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty white though.
You can't go out there with a hose and melt that whole thing down. That won't hurt it.
Well, I turned the AC on and that got it heated up enough to melt it.
Yeah, but then you froze.
Exactly. But guy just left. Of course, they don't have a board, so it'll be 2 or 3 days, I guess.
What is it with if you don't stock things, you can't sell them. What's wrong with these people?
What kind of unit, Mark?
Oops, somebody said something.
Yeah, which model unit is it? Whose model?
I don't even know. It was a Lee Company special, so it wasn't cheap. I asked the guy why they don't stock parts. He says, "Oh, we sell way too many different brands to stock parts." But anyway, he'll find one.
Well, yeah, no, I say if you have any problems, just tell Mike. He can probably find one for you easy.
Yeah, Mike, I may do that. I'll let you know if it doesn't work out.
Because most of these residential units are very common, especially along certain lines of them, and heat pumps. I mean, they're not mysteries. I can't believe they didn't stock it for something they sold, though. That's ridiculous to me.
Mark, do you have my cell number?
No, I don't. You want to give it to me, or do I need to get it another way?
Oh no, I'll give it to you. You tell me when you're ready.
Go.
615-593-1584.
Okay, Mike. Thank you.
Very good. What a facilitating system we have here.
That's the Hamley way.
Yeah, but we don't want to be too Simplextonly. All right. Anything else, Mark? You sound like you're doing all right, except for the froze up coils on your heat pump.
Yeah, I'm good. I got electric auxiliary heat. I'm sure the meter is spinning out there, but unless I lose a bearing in the meter, I'm good.
Well, I understand the utility will send you a thank you note for that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. No. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you, Mike. I'll let you know if I run into a problem. So have a good evening, Paul. WV0 Interlock.
Yeah, very good. That's Mark in Northwest Wilson County, Whiskey Bravo Zero, November Oscar. Oscar, who else is north?
84 Joanne.
I think there might have been two people in there, but Danny, you just beat whoever was there. How you doing, Danny?
I'm better than it was.
Uh, what happened before? I know you were doing all that work, but what else? Was something else going on?
I've been sick for the past week. That's why I haven't been checking into that. Didn't feel like talk.
Oh, I'll bet. What'd you have? The flu or cold?
Pretty bad bronchitis.
Yeah, that doesn't. Well, I have. I don't know if it's bronchitis or not. It's that chronic bronchitis, but it's really super under control. So I don't. It doesn't make me feel bad. But yours is really inflamed, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm on antibiotics and everything.
So they give you what is it? Steroids too?
I did that first a couple weeks ago, and it just progressively got worse.
Wow. And they give you inhalers too?
Yeah, I got an inhaler.
I get my inhalers through the VA, and every month I have to ask them for it. Usually, this month, without me asking, they sent me 3 inhalers, and I already had 2.
Oh wow.
So I'm going to sell them. You want some?
Well, mine was pretty cheap through the insurance.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. Those inhalers, as I recall, when my mother had them, they were pretty pricey, without insurance.
Right. I think this is only like $4 or $5 for my insurance.
Oh, that's chump change, man.
Yeah, as long as you got it.
Well, you know what I mean is, my gosh, I remember I went to the pharmacy. Spare you the stupid story, but I went to the pharmacist. I took the prescription in, and so I went to pick it up the next day, and I said, and he goes, I didn't fill it. I said, well, what happened? And he says, well, it's $1,700. I didn't think you wanted me to fill it. I go, you're right. Never mind. It was special antiviral that the doctor had ordered. I didn't get it, and I got better anyway.
Oh wow. Man.
That's what I said. I said, man, I'm glad you didn't fill it.
I think you kept it anyway.
No, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. Sorry. Yeah, you notice they always ask for the money before they put it through out the door.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Anything? I hope you feel better. And anything else for the net?
No, that's it. I'm getting better. I've actually gone back to work. So anyway.
Yeah. What do they get? Volunteers to do that when you're not there?
No, they just don't go nowhere.
That's terrible. So they ought to have somebody fill in.
I know it. I mean, there's 2 or 3 other people who drive the bus. Got the endorsement, but I don't know.
Wow. All right. Well, let's hope you continue to get better. Yeah, being sick sucks. I well know. It was Danny. He's in station camp up near Cottontown, Kilo Delta 4 Golf Oscar, November. Who else is wherever I was? North.
Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor, Quebec.
Hello, Brent. How are you doing?
Hey, pretty good. I was with KI4SIB most of Monday afternoon. He's doing better, but it's going to be a long haul.
Well, after laying around in the hospital, it doesn't get you better very well.
Well, he's also cut from one side to the other, so yeah, I managed to stay through there while they dressed his wound.
Well, no, you know what I'm getting at is to stay idle. You deteriorate your muscles start to atrophy or so whatever they call that. It doesn't get better, and you're weak when you get home.
Yeah, he's going to be weak as a puppy. Yeah, he's thinned out a lot. Yeah, it's taking a toll on him.
Yeah, man, that's rough. Well, I'm glad he's getting better, but man, that's a long haul with that whatever that liver problem was.
Well, like I said, they had to take about half his liver off. So yeah, he's going to be a little bit for him to get back to snuff.
So he hasn't been smoking this whole time, has he?
No, he's actually done very good. Like I said, he had a setback. You know, he got sepsis, and they had to put him back in and then finish this procedure. But no, he's not really craving smoking too much.
Well, hopefully he won't, smoke. When my dad was in the hospital for a couple of weeks, yeah, my mother said, at least now he won't smoke. I go, you apparently don't understand smokers very well.
Yeah, I don't know. I asked him if he was craving, and he said, really he wasn't.
Well, no, I'm glad as long as he doesn't fall back into it because it's an easy thing to do for a smoker. Easy as easy as easy as, it's just your brain doesn't forget it.
Yeah, like I said, this has been a long haul. So, but yeah, his spirits are pretty good. I mean, we laugh quite a bit. He, he we just reminisce.
Well, he's a good-natured guy, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've had my fill of fun with him. We've been buddies for about 16 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I always think of him when I think about even the changes that I've seen here in Mount Juliet. I've seen in 13 years because my wife said that she said something about, I don't know if she said about him, but I said, think about a guy like Richard who was born right here on Mount Juliet Road, you know, and how it's changed in those 60 years or so. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, we were talking about that. He's like, holy crap, I could never believe. He said this town stayed still for years, and then all of a sudden, after Providence came in, it just ramped it up.
Yeah, well, it was good for property values, but it sucks for traffic. Because I'm telling you, Mount Juliet Road 171 all the way down to Smyrna gets busy.
Oh yeah, we went to Steak and Shake last night, and it was a trip to get there.
Yeah, Steak and Shake. You mean over in Providence? You mean?
Steak and Shake.
Yeah, in Providence.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's just busy. It's unbelievable how even since the 13 years I've been here, it was more like I'm willing to bet the traffic here was 1/4 of what it was now.
Well, even when I first moved here, and that's over 20 something years ago, the only thing that was down there was the Waffle House and Cracker Barrel.
It's the only things important in life.
Absolutely. We got laughing. We used to have a saying: every crime started at the Waffle House. Well, just the other night, the crime ended there.
Oh, they both start and end there. They're an awful. Waffle House is kind of like that saying I heard about Denny's. Nobody intends to go to Denny's. They just end up there.
Yeah, it's pretty funny though. Yeah, I've heard that saying for 40 years.
No, Waffle House. I tell you what, that owner, which I didn't realize until a few years ago, they will free. I think it's free coffee for any of the first responders. Am I right about that?
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, they really dedicated to that idea.
Yeah, but that's the update on KI4SIB, and like I said, I'm hoping by the end of December he's back on the radio.
Yeah. I'm gonna text him again tonight or tomorrow morning because I got him on that telegraph thing.
Good deal, guys. Well, 73s. I'm going to back off from here, and I will talk to you guys next week.
Very good. That was Brent, and he's in Northwest Wilson, Kilo Echo 4, Romeo Victor, Quebec. Who else is north?
J4 VUW, Carlin, Angel Town, Bethpage.
Hey, Carlin. You sound like you've got a cold.
Well, slightly. Got a little sinus, kind of, I guess an infection a little bit or something like that. And I've been doing the salt water, blowing it up my nostril thing. Matter of fact, I just did that at 7:30. I've been doing that the last 2 days. And take a tablespoon of salt and put in 2 cups of water, stir it up real good. Warm water. And I got a little rubber thing that I can squeeze and suck it up, and then I stick it up my nose and squirt it real good until it comes out the other one, the other side. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been taking Robitussin CF maximum. daytime in the last night or two, and then at night been taking using next I think we'll take it there, night shift, because that stuff will make you sleepy. So I usually take that about an hour before I get ready to go to bed. When I drowsy, I hit the bed and I fall. Other than that, I feel okay. It's just I just got a little sinus stuff. I thinking I might have picked up something when I went up to Thanksgiving dinner at my brother's, because there was a whole bunch of people there, and there was probably somebody there that may have just got over a cold. Nothing. I didn't notice anybody sick, but you know, everybody is going around and they're grabbing the same foods and stuff, you know, getting food, and I thought that's probably where I picked it up, because that's the only place I've been. So, but other than that, I feel okay. I don't have no temperature or anything. Just plus it turned off cold real bad, and I say something about the temperature. I think it's gonna go down to 23 in the morning, and I think tomorrow afternoon it's gonna be about still 23.
Yeah, I heard it's going to cool. I didn't realize it was going to get that cold tonight. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, though. No, I just could tell by the tone in your voice. That's all. That's why I thought you might have a cold. And yeah, that saline solution works. By the way, the actual prescription when you make that yourself is you can take like a teaspoon, little tiny teaspoon of baking soda and mix it up with the salt, and it tends to be less. Not that it's annoying, but it makes it a little nicer than just put pure salt water.
Yeah, well, or you can buy that stuff at Walmart. That saline in an aerosol can. I guess it's about an inch in diameter, and you pop the top off of it, and you stick the end of it up there and kind of bend it over the side, and it'll spray it. I ain't at Walmart, but they do. So,
Hold on.
but yeah, I've been doing that whenever I get a little cold. Yeah, as far as feeling sick or anything, I ain't felt sick or anything. I'm eating everything, and I don't feel run down or anything. Just the nose got a little stopped up since I went to the Thanksgiving dinner, and it's been cold. So I thought, well, I'll do this and take that. I'm still waiting on them to decide when they're going to take this stent out and blow up that daggum kidney stone. They haven't made their mind up when they're going to do that. So I'm like, okay, I guess I don't need to be on any kind of antibiotics when y'all are doing that. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing to prevent going to the doctor and getting put on. I think the last time I had a sinus problem like this, they put me on one of those. They got a name for it. Uh, it's a pack of antibiotics. You take like
Yo,
4 or
it's quickly
5 the
what?
first day, and then you take the next
Hello.
day, and then the following day it's 3, and then till you get to the end of the pack, which is 1.
I got nothing.
They got a name for that. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, I'm trying to stay away from the antibiotics if I can. And because I don't know, they're liable to call tomorrow and say, get your tail in down here, we're going to do this. And I'm going like, okay. So, and I know, by the way, Michael, if you're still listening, food. I don't know what it was that blowed up on you, but buy world food. All right, that's good advice. Thank you.
My wife's calling me about something. I don't know what it is. I'm going to put you on hold, little guys. Wait for 1 second. See what you want. Maybe I can get her to text me something. Hello. What? Can't hear you.
Yeah, go ahead, Carl. What was
I
it
can't
that
hear
blew
you,
up
dear.
on you? Samsung? No, it's a hot point
Hello.
washer, and
Text
old.
me, please.
Yeah, that's General Electric.
Can't hear a word you're saying. Text me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of General Electric. I found out a long time ago Whirlpool, and I mean a very long time ago, Whirlpool was, as far as appliances, what you need to go with. So they're very easy to fix and stuff. And I don't know. You definitely don't want to fool with Samsung. So, matter of fact, my daughter had a Samsung dryer, and it blows the electronic board out of it. And it was over. They told her it was like $200 something.
nearly $300 for the board. I told her, well, I went and looked at it, and I got the model number of it, and I said, well, I found the board for like $99. What do you want to do? She decided just buy another brand dryer, so that's what you did. So anyway, let me hook you up there.
All right, very good. Good to have you for filling in the time there. That was Carlin. Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey. Who else is wherever I was? Any place, anywhere, including North.
KE4TWR.
Ah, very good. How are you, Wes?
Doing good. I just walked in here, but I've been a YouTube listener, so that's another whole category. I was really lazy in the next room doing something else. So everything is good here, and I'm ready for the 223.
Oh, awesome. Very good. Very good. That's Wes he's ready for the 223 net, so everybody's going to have to hang around for that. That's KE4TWI in Possum Town. Who else is east or north? All righty. See, where was I? Oh, yeah. Anybody else late check-ins?
Comment.
Yeah, go ahead, comment.
This is Doug, KO4MKD. Paul, giving up ice cream will not make you live longer. It'll just make you exist longer.
Oh, I didn't say. No, that won't have make me live longer. It's if I keep the weight off, it'll make me live longer. And that's why I say I have normal meals, and not always. I eat very lightly, really, for a guy my size. But it's just that I knew that I couldn't carry that 285, 290 pounds into retirement. Well, past retirement, and after I got that cancer diagnosis, I said, man, I got to lose the weight.
Yeah, I understand there's a desire to live healthy, but all I can say is my pallbearers are going to earn those corsages.
Yeah, you're going to have to go to Gold's Gym to find them, huh?
That's right. They're going to sweat and say, boy, that Doug is good.
Yeah. No, that's why I said when I was doing a lot of working out, it's not, well, I do some working out now, but somebody said, why are you doing all that? I said, so I can look good in the casket. That's why.
I hear you. All right, I'll let you go, KO4MKD.
Yeah, very good. That was Doug up there in Greenbrier. Is there anybody else? We're going to call for the the classic list. I had added one to the list. I'll do it at the end there. We're looking for landlubbers, sandbaggers, lollygaggers, lurkers, skulkers, slackers, lackeys, toadies, lackards, repeater kerchunkers, shape-shifting lizard people, moon landing deniers, flat earthers, flat earth deniers, those who think that the moon is a satellite of aliens, also for those who believe that and deniers about the people who are living on the backside of the moon, maybe the Chinese and the Russians, or even aliens. And last but not least, the sea dogs. Any sea dogs out there? Anybody else out there?
How about repeaters?
Well, I can't talk to repeaters because they need somebody on the other end.
Well, okay, that rolls me out.
Very good. Is there anybody else? Please come now. I was hoping Scott would check in, but I don't hear. He usually comes in on the lollygagger thing.
Yeah, K1 is pretty.
Ah, very good. You didn't let me down. Those who wish to come in last. Everything going all right, Scott?
Doing real well. Got some good chuckles listening to the net tonight between me and my wife.
Okay. I'm glad we're entertaining somebody.
Yeah, especially the casket.
Yeah, I threatened my ex-wife. She always liked to. She dressed well, and she liked to be, stylish. And I said, if you pass away, I'm going to put you in a torpedo bra, and I'm gonna have an full open casket, and you're going to be barefoot with dirty feet.
All right. I got my 99th confirmed country today on HF.
Oh, awesome. Well, I know I can't tell you what you're hoping for, but you got a couple hundred to go.
Yeah, I hear you. I've actually, I got 25 more that won't confirm.
Yeah, he's a logbook of the world or QRZ. They just don't do it.
No, I understand. I had a friend of mine who, since a silent key from some years ago, he goes, I was about halfway through on DX, I forget how many, the DX 100. He says, so I started over.
There you go. No, you know, I never was a chaser or anything like that. And one day, Junior showed me something on the QRZ logbook, and it showed me, you know, all the countries that I worked in. I also had a running total. I said, doggone, I'm kind of close. I ought to go ahead and start listening for that. So now I'm chasing. All right, we'll carry on, and we'll catch you on the nets here. K1 Escada.
All right, very good. That was Scott in Laverne, Kilo 1 Sierra Papa Delta. At least we're entertaining somebody. Normally, the other person we didn't entertain was Mark's XYL. She used to find me somewhat annoying because I get on the air so much, I think. And he has real good reception, so they can hear me all the time if he's got the radio on. I'm going to move right over to 446-415. Which, if Mike, would you pick that up for me? My wife is asking me to go look at something. Apparently there's a deliverer sitting at the front door, so where she gets a notification on. Would you pick that up?
Sure.
Have at it.
All right, let's head over to 446-415. All right, Marlon, got you in there. Great signal as always. Who's next?
Yo. Hello.
Anybody left for 446-415? All right, we got 7 so far. Do I hear 8? All righty. I guess we're going to call it quits with 7 check-ins on this portion of that. Paul, are you back? Well, I guess he's not back because I don't see his face on the screen on YouTube.
Hey, Michael, it's Wes, KE4TWI. Your signal is very in a line, but you've got a S4, S1, it's up and down.
Mine is?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if that's airplane scatter. I don't know what it is, but I've got you full copy.
Yeah, you're only like an S3 to me, but your audio is superb.
Okay, were we going to 223 or did I hear him wrong?
Well, let's see, this is Wednesday night. We normally would go to 10 meters and then to 223. Did you get your antenna up?
Yeah, I got it back up. I did get it far enough away from the tower in the middle. Yeah, I put it back up in a temporary location, so I'm hoping to get number 4.
Well, I know all about that. That's exactly the problem I had, and I had to take my 10-meter antenna off the tower. It was just too crowded. They were too close together.
Yeah. By the way, Michael, check your email. I sent you an email a few days ago, and I'm curious if my email is going to spam on some people. Just whenever you get a chance, not right now. All right, you send it to Yahoo.
Whatever's on 2RZ.
Yeah, I'm not showing anything.
Which email account? I've got. Hang on. I sent it to MREBEN21. Did y'all?
Yep, that's mine.
Dang, this is not the first time this has happened. Like for some people it goes through, but others it's like it just disappears.
Yeah, I just went all the way through the junk folder and there's nothing there, so resend it.
I sent it on the 30th of November. Anyway, all right, that's not a big deal.
All right, I see Paul is back. So Paul, we had 7 check-ins on 70 centimeters. So back to net control.
It just saved me a lot of pencil lead.
I'll send you the list. I'll text it to you.
Hold on one second. I wasn't ready for 10 meters. I got such a rush. Be right back. No, I lied. I'm ready. Hold on. Got to get over to the right field. We're going to 28.415. 28.415. So we'll see everybody there.
What?
Thought I heard somebody jump in there as I changed frequencies, but this is K4PEW on 28.415, looking for check-ins from any place, anywhere.
KM4YRF.
Very good. Got Michael in there, KM4YRF here, Mount Juliet. There was 2 or 3 stations there. One more time. Who were the other stations? Kilo 1, Sierra Papa Delta, Scott in Laverne. A little low on signal, but I can copy you with the headset on. Who else is any place, anywhere? Very good. You sound pretty good, Danny. That's Kilo Delta 4 Golf Oscar November. Who else? Very good. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. That's Jack and Donaldson. Who's up next? Anybody copying anything there? I'm hearing faraway voices, but I don't think they're ours. Greg, you in there? Yo, Greg. Anybody, any place, anywhere, please come now. Don't make me beg. All righty, that's all we got then. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here on 28.415. It's a little slim pickings. I guess everybody's I don't know why tonight in particular, but maybe they're out shopping for Christmas. We'll have one last chance before we move over to 223.415, where it gets really crowded. Well, very good. That's where we're going to be. 223.415. We'll see you there. All righty. Good night, everybody. We're going back to there. I'm going to show that one and kill that one. That one. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. And we'll see you again next week, next Saturday and Sunday. 73.